Today we will learn about coarctation of the aorta. You know that coarctation of aorta is very important topic for our exam. Actually, what happened in coarctation of aorta? It's a disease of the heart. Actually, there is some narrowing of the aorta. Usually, it is in the descending aorta. Most commonly, it is congenital, and also it can happen in acquiredly, like in case of trauma or in case of vasculitis, especially in Takayasu arteritis. Okay, so the basic thing is that there would be a narrowing in the descending aorta, most commonly in the postductal variety. And when this kind of narrowing occurs, there will be some clinical sign and symptoms that we will look for. Like in this, any patient who has been suffering from this kind of coarctation of aorta, so as it is postductal variety, that means the subclavian artery wouldn't be affected. That's why the blood pressure of the both hands or upper limbs would be normal, or sometimes it would be more greater than the normal value. But in case of lower limbs, as the narrowing is happened in here in the postductal variety or in the descending thoracic aorta, so the blood pressure of the lower limb would be lower. That's why in lower limb that may present it like the weakness or cramping sensation like that. And as the vasculitis is also responsible, for this reason any other vasculitis or any other vessel may be affected, like in the like the as like giant cell arteritis or any others like this vasculitis. So headache may be a clinical symptoms. So the patient as the disease is going on, heart failure may be a presenting feature. So what are the clinical features, as in the book in here, that is the heart failure or in the hypertension, actually in the upper limbs, and the patient may have headache, lower limb weakness and cramps, and there may be radiofemoral delay, because as the coarctation is in the descending thoracic aorta, so there should be pulse in the lower limb would be very low, and in upper limbs it would be normal. So there would be radiofemoral delay. And another, there are some murmurs like mid-systolic murmur that will be in the maximum in the thoracic spine. So we would expect a murmur in the back of the patient, and there may be apical clicks from the aortic valve. And as this disease happens here, the narrowing of the area, it would involve or it would provoke to produce some collateral vessels to compensate the narrowing of the area. So there will be more collateral vessels, and that's why this collateral vessel will make some depression in the ribs, as it is a chronic process. For this reason we would expect some notching in the ribs, that is called rib notching. Actually it is due to the collateral vessels. Okay, so what are the investigations of choice for this patient? We have a lot of investigations can do, like MRI. MRI of the chest is very important to diagnose the coarctation of aorta, and its sensitivity is very good. So for this reason the MRI or MR angiogram would be our investigation of choice. And we can do chest x-ray of this patient. In chest x-ray we would expect some rib notching, and we can expect three sign. Actually three sign means that when this is look at the picture here, as the coarctation is here as a depression like picture here, then it would be like a three sign, like number 3. So in chest x-ray we would expect in the aortic knob here, that is the 3 sign. And if we do echocardiogram, then we can find the left ventricular hypertrophy. And also an ECG we can expect like the features of left ventricular hypertrophy. Okay, so the question is here, what is the mode of death of this patient if it is not corrected properly? So the patient die actually because of left ventricular failure, and dissection of the aorta. Actually, when there is any injury in here, there may be some damage to the endothelium, and that provokes to get the blood to the out of the blood vessels, and it enters into the tunica media, and it will be like a dissection of the aorta. So dissection of aorta is a important complications of the coarctation of the aorta. And very importantly, there may be some cerebral hemorrhage, and it may be very devastating for the patient, and patient may die with the symptom. And the importantly for the exam, what are the associations of coarctation of the aorta? There are some very important associations like Turner syndrome, bicuspid aortic valve, Berry aneurysm, and neurofibromatosis. These are the very good association for the coarctation of the aorta. So, in a short, coarctation of aorta is a disease of the heart that causes narrowing of the vessels, especially in the descending thoracic aorta, and the patient usually have the weakness of the lower limb and cramps, and we will find 3 signs in the chest X-ray, and if we do MRI of the chest, and then we will can diagnose very easily the coarctation of the aorta, the narrowing of the aorta. So we have to treat this patient very urgently, surgical approach usually, and if it is not corrected easily or corrected very early, then the patient may die for this disease. So thank you so much guys for your patient hearing, and if you find this kind of lecture is very helpful for you, please comment here, and I will discuss with another topic as soon as possible. Thank you so much.